YouTube, what's going on, baby? It's your boy RonReal, aka Double R, aka El Padrino, as Black Lion calls me. Today we got a different kind of video for you. We're gonna be doing an unboxing for the month of March from my good friends James and Nick over at Black Lion Luxuries. And we're gonna be reviewing one of the cigars that everybody voted on in my community tab. So y'all sit back, stay tuned, we're gonna get at it. All right, so we'll be looking at this August month. This is the standard white box that everybody gets. This is the regular standard, just white box, no label or anything on the outside. When you get it in the mail, this is how it will look. So once you open it up, you will have a stamp right here that reads Black Lion Luxury Cigar of the Month Club, luxury for the blue collar cigar aficionado. Yes, I'll take a round of applause. I'm the one that came up with that saying. But it's actually something I truly believe in, and talking with James and Nick, that is definitely the goal of the club. We wanted to put as many good cigars in the hands of deserving people as we could. And I feel like out of the first 2 months right now, we're definitely going in the right direction, the right track that we want to go in. It's only gonna get better, man. So you guys definitely hang around. And if you haven't signed up yet, definitely consider it. So now you'll get your little pamphlet that'll have your information with all 4 cigars on it. So this month, like I was saying before, I already know the 4 cigars, but the 4 cigars we'll be looking at today is the La Aurora Preferido Diamond. We'll be looking at the Jasmine Crawl Tyrannical Buck Connecticut Dublaze. We have the Aladino Cameroon Robusto and the Caldwell the T Maduro Robusto. So you'll have your regular pack here with the Boveda pack. Sometimes it's Humi Smart, just whatever we decide to use. You'll have that. You have your kind of stuffing in here to keep the cigars from moving around and keep it padded. And this month we got a special gift. We got the La Aurora Perfecto cutter, or perfect cutter. So that was a nice touch. This actually has some really good weight to it. You can tell it's not a cheap cutter. It's not a Cigar, but this is still a really good quality cutter on it. So I will open this up and I will review the cigar that was voted on. As you guys know, I've stated before, I will post in my community tab every month the 4 cigars that'll be in there, or whatever is included in there, and I'll let the subscribers or the army decide on what cigar they want me to review. Now, it made sense because during the live stream with James and Sean, shout out to the Hoodie God, we reviewed the Tyrannical Buck, and then me, James, and Lee Mac reviewed the Aladino Cameroon. So I kind of knew that wasn't gonna be it. So I knew it was gonna be between the La Aurora Diamond or the T Maduro by AJ Fernandez. So everybody voted on the La Aurora Diamond, so that's what I will pull out first. Comes in a nice black tube. Take it out, nice little pretty Perfecto. Now also, another thing I wanted to mention to you guys too. On the list of the piece of paper, it lets you know the prices on these. Now, you'll get 4 cigars for $30 plus shipping and handling. So right when you're shipped out the door, it's gonna be $37.95, I believe, when it's shipped for 4 cigars. The Preferido Diamond retails for $20. The Jasmine Crawl retails for $10.50. The Aladino Cameroon is $8.80, and the Caldwell T is $11. So normally you're gonna get between $50 and $55 worth of value in your cigars every month. $38 shipped to your door. We're gonna include anchors in there, which the anchor is pretty much the super premium. So every month you'll be getting a super premium cigar. Then we'll mix and match in some boutique brands that not a lot of people know about, some brands that we feel are good that need some more recognition. And then we'll also put in a lot of classics in there as well too. So next cigar, looking at the Aladino Cameroon Robusto. Got the Caldwell T Maduro Robusto. Then we have the Tyrannical Buck Dublaze. So that is your unboxing. Now I will get to cutting, lighting, smoking, and officially reviewing this cigar. So this will be a official review of the La Aurora Diamond as well. So y'all hang tight and stay tuned. All right, now we're gonna be reviewing this La Aurora Diamond. Let me take a little bit look at this information real quick. That way I don't have to do any research on my phone. So this is a Preferido Diamond. The factory is E. Leon Jimenez Tabacalera. It is a 5x54. Got a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. Binder is Dominican Maduro, and we got a filler from Dominican Republic too. James' notes says he tastes cocoa, espresso, cedar, hazelnut, wood, hay, chocolate, and leather. Medium in body and strength. We will find out. Nice little shape on this thing. What's actually funny is I'm not a really big La Aurora fan, but I've smoked a couple of these, and after smoking it, I thought it was gonna be a really good option for the monthly club. So that is why it is here. Definitely cocoa on that cold draw. Cocoa powder. Nice cocoa powder. It's really good. A little bit of wood in there too. Don't have my match on me, so I'm gonna use my lighter. I don't want to burn this thing up. Excellent smoke put already. Earth. Definitely picking up a little leather already too. Cocoa powder in there, nice too. Now, I'll be pairing this with a beer called Pity Fingers. This is by Southern Grist Brewing Company. Taking a page out of Lee Mack's book, man. Shout out to my uncle Lee Mack. He always likes to pair his cigars with beer, so I figured why not pair this one with a beer. This one sounded perfect too. So it says, this rich and decadent sweet stout was brewed with lactose and loads of crushed Butterfingers. So shout out to my brother Jeff too. He put me on to this beer. 8.9% alcohol by volume, so it is a very big beer. And I'm a very big candy fan. Most people that follow me know I love candy, so when I heard that Butterfinger was in this, I had to do it. This finish on this thing is really, really incredible. Nice chocolatey finish on this already. Oh, that's good. I'm not even a real big component of putting beers with cigars. I feel like most of the time they can just be off-putting to most of the flavor profile of cigars. I usually typically stick with wines, bourbon, scotches, Japanese whiskey, stuff like that. But some darker beers, most of the time for me, usually will hit my palate right. This is already tasting really good. Yeah, extreme chocolate notes, nice wood. A little pepper is there, but not very. I would say the pepper is probably about a 6 out of 10. It's not that bad. So we'll let this first third get warmed up, come back and give you some updates on body flavor and strength and all that good stuff, so y'all hang tight. All right, we are back working our way through this first third. Very enjoyable pairing we got going on here. This is excellent. If you are a fan of chocolate, any kind of sweetness, people always ask me all the time, recommend some cigars that have some sweetness to them. This is one, it's on the more expensive side, but it has sweetness, definitely some chocolate, cocoa notes, wood, picking up a black coffee base in that, and then this beer that has the Butterfingers and chocolate is just intensifying it. No new flavors or anything like that, so as of right now, I'm not gonna say it's an elite pairing, but it's a damn good one though. It's just chocolate overload, so if you're a chocolate fan, this will be right up your alley. I would say right now, body is starting to get to the low side of medium to full. I would say the same as for flavors, and I would say the strength right now is a medium as well. No real strength kick or anything, but this is a very good La Aurora cigar. This is coming from a guy that is not really a particular fan of that brand. I feel like for the most part, I realized recently a lot of Dominican tobacco is just not really in my lane. I feel like a lot of it has, as what Lee Mack will call, or some other people will call it, Dominican twang, where you'll have that sour, bitter note to it. Just not very intense and rich like just that Nicaraguan or Honduran tobacco is. So this is one of the few that I really enjoy. I love Dominican Big Leaguer too, a very good company that's been around for a few years that's doing a lot of good, makes great cigars. Of course, I'm a fan of Hochi Blanco and them at La Galera. And you know, there's a few other cigars that are scattered around in different brands, but for the most part, I'm more of a Nicaraguan, Honduran guy. I like more intense, full body. I like flavor, I like strength. So, and I feel like Dominican tobacco kind of is a little bit more graceful, would you say? It's not as intense, at least for me, it's not. So, but overall, no complaints. Very nice finish on this, just really chocolatey, and the wood is bringing in a nice characteristic on that as well. Burn line's been pretty good, the draw has been very good, especially with the Perfecto. A lot of times you'll have a really big issue trying to get that foot started until you get into the wider part of the Batola, but this has been fine from the start. No complaints at all. So we'll keep on smoking through the second, third, come back if we let you know of any changes or anything like that, so y'all stay tuned. All right, we're working our way through this second third. Very good cigar, very, very tasty. A lot of the same flavor notes. I'm picking up a little bit of cedar, so I can see where James saying cedar. It's not very intense, but you can just kind of get it in the little increments of the cigar when you're smoking it. So I can definitely pick that up. I can pretty much taste everything that he's named so far. Definitely getting the cocoa. I can see the espresso. For me, it's gonna be more of a black coffee. Getting the cedar, didn't really get hazelnut. Can definitely get the wood in there. Didn't get much hay, got chocolate, and got leather a little bit in the beginning. So I think his flavor notes are pretty spot on. I'd be interested to see with everybody that got this cigar in the monthly club, what they think about it. And this is another way to help build your palate up too. So you can look at his flavor notes, and every cigar you smoke, you sit there and make you some notes down, jot it down, and see if they're gonna be anywhere close, or see if you're getting something completely different than me, James, or whoever you're talking to. Maybe you have another friend that's in the monthly club, y'all could sit, or, well, I know we're quarantining and stuff now, but you can smoke together still and compare notes. So overall, still dominated by wood and chocolate for me. The cocoa's kind of died down. It's more so, definitely more chocolate is present now. It could be the beer and the pairing too, but who knows. Now, I still will say that there's no new flavors present during the pairing, but it's still really enjoyable. Very intense chocolate, very intense creaminess in the mouth and I know the beer is doing the creaminess part, but this has been really enjoyable. So we'll come back during this last third. I'll come back, give you some points on the cigar, so y'all hang tight and stay tuned. All right, so we're coming down to this last third. Still a lot of the same flavors. Not the most complex cigar, but the flavors are really nice and intense enough for me to really enjoy this. I like the notes that I'm getting, so I have no complaints. Performance on this thing has been phenomenal. Draw and burn have both been great. So I've been able to enjoy the experience the whole time. I'll go ahead and score it. I'm not gonna rate the beer. Not really much into drinking beers like I was telling you with cigars, but at the end of the day, I would definitely recommend this. So if you guys are out in your local stores and you see Southern Grist Brewing Company, Pity Fingers. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in, but if you see Pity Fingers, definitely give it a try, especially if you like chocolate. This has Butterfingers that was used to infuse flavor in it. Not bad at all. Thought it was a very good pairing. So for the La Aurora Preferido Diamond, I gave the flavor 18 out of 20. Really nice. I would say the body and the flavor ended up in that medium to full, and the strength was a textbook medium for me. Not a strong cigar, it's just gonna be mostly flavor, nice body on it, nice retro heel. Nothing was really brought new into the retro hill, just more, and everything was just intensifying each other, which I'm not gonna complain about. Overall, great experience. So the flavors are 18 out of 20. I gave the draw a 20 out of 20, the burn a 20 out of 20, complexity a 16 out of 20, and the strength a 16 out of 20, which is gonna give this cigar overall score of a 90 out of 100. Highly recommend it. It's not a cheap cigar, but maybe you wanna, go out and buy you something for your birthday, anniversary, or anything like that. I would definitely give my nod of approval. I know James loves the cigar too. Hopefully most of you that are in the Cigar of the Month Club have smoked it and enjoyed it, or are enjoying it as well too. So, hey, that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you again, and don't forget, the link will be in my description if you have not signed up for the Black Lion Luxury Cigar of the Month Club. I'm telling you guys, we got a lot of big stuff in store, a lot of things planned, and what other reviewer do you know that's curating the boxes for you, not just unboxing cigars? Kind of a big deal, at least to me it is. So maybe you might not give a shit, but it's cool to me. But with that being said, man, y'all know the name of the game is relaxation and enjoyment. And don't forget to be driven, never motivated. Peace.